12. Old messages. Message 1.
There's definitely something wonky about the tones on this telephone because they are obnoxiously loud for a telephone that's designed such that you would typically have the handset at your ear while dialing the numbers. I'm also observing that the side tone is very hot on this phone, which I personally like, but that's not the way I remember the other one. Perhaps this is how it's supposed to be, and maybe the other one was just wearing out. I don't know. I don't think that the other one could have been used for all that long, because if this is a model from the 90s, I don't know how long these were in production, but this one is from 1995, so we'll say it couldn't have been in service for maybe 10, 12 years before it was put into the closet, and then I took it, or maybe it was put in the closet years before I found it. I have no idea. So I tend to think the other one probably is low hours, which now that I'm thinking about it, well, no, it wouldn't matter, because I was going to say, it seems like when the telephone's set for a while, they start having problems, but it wasn't sitting, at least not, because I was using it pretty consistently over the years, so, I mean, it could have been sitting for years before I got to it, but I guess probably isn't as many low hours as I thought. Anyways, that's starting to get kind of confusing. Over.
Message 2. Message 3.
Hello, this is Bill. I was wondering if you could come over this afternoon to help me clean up my electrical panel, because the skunks were out last night and they sprayed it again, and it stinks. Call me to my home phone, 555-1234.
Message 4.
Snout check, 1, 2, 3. Nope, my nose is working.
Message 5.
Oh, I can't believe how high the light bill is going to be this month, because we're having conditioners running all the time because it's been so humid.
Message 6.
Did you see that skunk last night? I think it sprayed some of the new patio furniture. For heaven's sakes.
Message 7.
Does this transmit? Snout check, 1, 2.
Message 8.
Okay, so we're going to begin by testing out the speakerphone. So right now I'm speaking directly into the telephone a few inches away. I'll switch it to talk now. Now it's on talk, and I'm speaking. Snout check, 1, 2. Okay, good, I can still breathe. I'm speaking about 3 inches away from the telephone and talk. And now it's on speakerphone, speaking at about the same volume and distance away from the telephone. Snout check. Okay, the telephone is now sitting down on the table. It's on speaker, I believe. Yep, it is. And I'm speaking at about 1 foot away from the telephone. And I'm going to move the telephone to my other table here. And I'm going to start moving away from the telephone. This is about 1 feet from the telephone, 2 feet from the telephone, 3 feet from the telephone, 4 feet away from the telephone. And this is typically the distance that I kind of gauge as to whether or not this is a good speakerphone. I would expect it to still be picking up clearly here. If it's not, then it's kind of abysmal. Okay, moving on. This is about 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet, 11 feet, 12 feet, 13 feet, about 14 feet away from the telephone. As far as I can. that it is still recording, so perhaps the audio pickup on this is good.
Message 9.
When I first called the weather phone on the speakerphone, it almost sounded like there was a duplexity problem. But then throughout the rest of the call, including when I was speaking over it, it didn't seem to have that problem anymore. So I'm not sure what was going on with that. It's a little strange.
Message 10.
I also just noticed that this telephone allows you to turn the speakerphone on and off as the numbers are dialing, which is something that a lot of the other models do not permit. Why that's not permissible, I have no idea, but that's the way they are.
Message 11.
I don't remember why I called you.
Message 12.
Oh gosh, do you smell that? I just had a fuse blow, and I opened the electrical panel to replace the fuse, and it seems as though the skunk has sprayed the panel again.
End of messages.